for deployment.
Australia has sent a number of requests for assistance, so that's our next drop site. We've locked in the coordinates of the alien crash site. Fortunately, the civilian population in the surrounding area is minimal. We have to move to secure the area as quickly as possible.
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site. Strike 1 is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike 1 is authorized to assault the alien craft.
Heading out.
Moving out.
I'm on the move. Scanning.
Okay.
That's affirmative. Like a house.
Moving out. Alien material spotted.
On my way.
Understood. Moving out. Double time.
Rolling out. All right, all right.
Big gendarme.
Stepping off.
Scanning. There's something out there. Hostile spotted. Target remains.
Watch the flags.
Taken care of.
Position confirmed. Engaging hostiles with fire.
X-ray on the move. They're flanking us. On it. There, ready. Rolling out. Okay, I'm going. I'm doing the best I can.
Looking for.
Hostile targets are retreating. Hostiles attempting to suppress.
Adjusting sights.
Providing cover at my location.
On the move.
Heading to that location. Subduing time. Target disabled.
Heading to that location.
On my way.
Reload complete.
Bin unterwegs. Got it covered. Ready to rock.
Heading to that location.
Okay. Say goodnight. Target is still moving!
Moving. Subduing time. Looks like you're coming home with us.
Going. Understood. Moving out.
Rolling. Rücke vor. Bin bereit.
Take cover behind me.
Okay.
Heading there now. Enemy target in range. Targeted canister secure.
On the move. Affirmative.
Eyemarsh. Disabling target. Hauling ass.
Running.
Defensive position here.
Suppressing command.
All right, I'm going.
I'm reloading my gun.
Shot did not
I'm
connect.
taking heavy fire over here.
Moving out.
He's down. Out of rounds. Heading to that location.
That's affirmative. Battle scanners up.
Aye, Commander. It's killing time.
Okay, I'm going.
Affirmative. Tracking.
Wilco. Ready to rock.
Position confirmed. Cover position. Reloading weapons.
Auf dem Weg.
If I see anything, I'm shooting it.
New target acquired.
Battle scanners up.
Deploying RPG.
sight.
That's affirmative. Defensive posture behind me.
Look out! Verdammt! Feind lebt noch!
All right, all right.
Kill confirmed. Got no ammo. X-ray ausgeschaltet.
Another day, another successful operation.
I've heard no reports of injuries on the last mission, and our troops recovered an additional quantity of the meld substance. An outstanding effort, Commander.